Hey family, it's your boy, James Norwood Jr. And as we continue with this week's theme of hope, I wanted to take a moment to connect with you a little differently today. Normally, I'd encourage you to head over to my website, jamesnorwoodjr.com, to read the latest Faith Forward reflection, and I still will. But this one touched my heart while I was writing it, and honestly, I felt led to read it directly. This week's reflection is titled, Heaven Feels Closer Sometimes. Some thoughts seem to find you more as life moves forward. The older you get, the more certain moments begin to mean something deeper. And as I get older, the more I find myself thinking about life differently, about love, about time, about the people who shape us, and sometimes about heaven. Lately, I've been thinking about that while talking with my kids. I think about Amaris and Amaya and Amari and Nyala too. And when I step back and really look at their lives, I'm just so proud of them, proud of who they're becoming, proud of their hearts, proud of the way they've continued to grow. And if I'm being honest, life didn't unfold the way I once imagined it would. Through divorce, distance, and moving away from my older kids, there were seasons where I couldn't always be physically present the way I wanted to be. And that reality carries weight. But at the same time, watching Amaris, Amaya, and Amari grow into who they are today has reminded me of something powerful. God covered them even in the spaces where I couldn't. And Ayala, coming into my life when I met her mother, then watching her grow alongside Maya and Amari all these years, watching the bond they built together. That's been a gift too, because love has a way of expanding when you allow God into it. And then there's Journey. Oh, Journey. The way she sees the world with wonder, the questions she asks, the joy she carries so naturally. Within my complete truth, she's the love I didn't know I needed. Not because she replaced anything, not because she erased grief, but because she reminded me that God still gives beautiful things, even after painful seasons. That realization that she was coming into this world almost exactly 1 year after my dad unexpectedly passed away, that still does something to me. Not in a way that fully makes sense, but in a way that feels filled with grace. Like God was reminding me, love still continues, hope still lives, and even after loss, life still has beauty ahead of you. Scripture says, and now, dear brothers and sisters, we want you to know what will happen to believers who have died, so you will not grieve like people who have no hope. 1 Thessalonians 4:13 NLT. And I think that's what I'm learning. Grief does change you. It changes your perspective. It changes what matters. It changes how you see people and time and moments. But grief also has a way of making heaven feel closer sometimes. Not because the pain disappears, but because love never really leaves. I think about my dad often. Certain moments remind me of him unexpectedly. Certain conversations, certain memories, certain quiet moments with my kids. And maybe that's a part of what legacy really means. Love continuing to echo through generations. Somewhere between grief and gratitude, I've realized heaven doesn't always feel far away. Sometimes it feels close in the laughter of your children, in the memories that still live in your heart, and in that realization that God has been carrying people you love, even when you couldn't. So sometimes heaven feels closer, not because we fully understand it, but because love reminds us it's real. And maybe hope is found in realizing this. The people we love shape us long after moments pass. Their impact continues, their love continues, and by God's grace, so do we. I want to thank you for allowing me to share that with you. And if this reflection encouraged you in any way, I'd love for you to visit jamesnorwoodjr.com and continue this week's theme of hope with my latest faith blog, Holding On to Hope, Trusting God When Hope Is All You Have. And of course, remember to come back this Friday for the next Fresh Start Friday post, also centered around this week's theme of hope. So until next time, keep reading, keep living, trusting God every step of the way. Smile, laugh, and enjoy.